Dr. Shola appeared on Jeremy Vine on 5 as the panel debated whether the Queen should go further and remove Prince Andrew's remaining titles from him amid his civil lawsuit in the U.S. Dr. Shola implored the Queen to get more involved and said she and the royal family should look at their treatment of Meghan Markle and Princess Diana and treat Prince Andrew with the same energy. Dr. Shola commented on the situation and said, "The bottom line is the Queen has not gone nearly far enough. Let's just face this, all these other titles do remain. There is no justification for keeping them and not stripping him of them. Because the same standard would apply for removing all the other titles. And I do think the Duke of York is within her gift because the only reason he and every other royal family member have such titles is that she wanted them to have it and then Parliament made it happen. So if she used her influence and power and said he can't have any titles, then the same reason she was stripping him of all of the royal patronage and military titles will go far. But let me say this, I want to see the same energy the Queen and the royal family used against Meghan Markle and Princess Diana here. The same energy, and we have the receipts of how these women were treated when they were being ostracized. I mean, Princess Diana lost the HRH status but had to fight to keep the Princess of Wales title. Please let us see the same energy, that's all I'm asking for." Prince Andrew fears he faces financial ruin over his civil case, amid mounting legal bills and a potential £10 million settlement with his accuser Virginia Giuffre, it has emerged. The disgraced Duke of York is counting the cost of being banished from the royal family after the Queen stripped him of military titles and his remaining royal patronages. The monarch and her heirs decided to cut him adrift after becoming infuriated with the crisis threatening the firm, it is understood. One royal source suggested senior royals believed stricken Andrew had run out of road as the pressure significantly increased this week, following a New York judge's decision to throw out the Duke's latest bid to halt a full civil trial. Andrew was today locked in talks with his teams of lawyers in the UK and US as they waited for Ms. Giuffre's team to respond to a 6 p.m. deadline about her living arrangements. The Duke's legal team still believe his case cannot be heard under US federal law due to a domicile arrangement, arguing that at least one party in a civil lawsuit must be a resident in the country. But amid the chaos and uncertainty, Andrew, who has always denied the allegations, is understood to have taken time to bemoan his financial situation, telling his closest confidants he fears being left insolvent in addition to an outcast from his family. Despite rushing to complete the sale of a £17 million Swiss chalet, his mounting debts include lawyers' fees of at least £2 million and a £6 million payment to a French socialite he bought the Alpine mansion from in 2014. Legal experts believe Andrew may have to stump up as much as £10 million to Ms. Giuffre to stop the case coming to court. In contrast, Ms. Giuffre's lawyer has insisted she was not only interested in financial recompense. A royal source said, "Until very recently it appears the absolute enormity of this case and the consequences he faces has not hit him, Andrew. Now the bills are mounting up and the possibility of a settlement, or even worse a judgment against him, is being widely discussed. He fears complete financial ruin." Andrew thought, indeed he was advised that this would all go away in time and neither has happened, leaving him facing an extraordinary uphill battle to even salvage any crumb of his reputation. There is a very real prospect of him being completely broke. The Queen would not assist her son in paying a settlement to Ms. Giuffre due to the perceived reputational damage to the crown. Sources close to the Duke maintain he would continue to fight to clear his name despite being cut adrift from his family. As Andrew limps towards the next stage of his legal battle, it can be revealed how he was given just 2 hours' notice on Thursday to attend a face-to-face meeting with the Queen at midday. Sources close to the Duke revealed he was fully aware what was coming and stayed with Her Majesty for just half an hour to be told he was being stripped of all military associations and patronages. The Queen's most senior counsel had already laid bare the chances of Andrew being forced to pay out a multi-million-pound settlement to halt an explosive trial taking place. But despite clear water being placed between Andrew and the monarchy due to the tawdry saga, sources have confirmed that Andrew will not lose his security detail, although it is likely to be scaled back. Sources have suggested the Queen would privately meet the cost of her son's £300,000 annual security bill if he is left broke. Palace insiders suggested that although such a decision has not been rubber-stamped, were it to be rubber-stamped it would be likely to cause further friction within the family after Prince Harry and his wife Meghan after they were cut adrift and told to pay for their own security when they quit their royal roles.